Aloha, friends and family, and welcome back to the channel. And today is going to be somewhat an extension of yesterday's pretty meditative video. And when we get these upgrades and these downloads, we really need to marinate in that energy and that transition and that transformation. And there's a lot of transformation, going on in our world and in our reality. And so I know I'm putting out a lot of videos, but at the same time, I'm wanting this information myself. And like I said I wouldn't do, and I told you I wouldn't do, is read ahead. And so I'm not reading ahead. And by not reading ahead, I don't know what's coming next. And so it's really allowing the synchronicities to just line right up, and things are just really falling into place with it. And so I'm just kind of staying in that flow and allowing source energy to come through and make the transformation, in my own self. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council, and we are pleased to connect with all of you. We are very satisfied with the progress that we see you making, and yet we are always looking for more ways to help you on your journeys. One of the ways that we have discovered to do that very thing is to lighten your load. If you can let go of the heavy burden that you personally carry, that will free you up for more expansion, more integration, and you will ascend with greater ease and joy. The great responsibility that you feel as an individual comes from past lives, and you cross-connect to where you were given a great deal of responsibility. And you saw that the planet, continent, or country that you were in charge of fell in one way or another. Many of you are still holding guilt from Atlantis, where you thought that it was your job to stop the asteroid from getting through the Earth's atmosphere and hitting Atlantis. And some of you were just protecting your village and fell asleep, or you were simply unable to fight off the incoming army or barbarians. And so you've been carrying that guilt, that weight with you up until this point in time. This is a time where you are once again being told that there is a lot at stake. You are being told that the earth could be destroyed, or that at least part of it could be. You are being told that a large segment of the population might perish, and those fears bubble to the surface. Those unresolved traumas are coming up to your awareness, and we want you to do your work and process your fears by feeling them. But we also want to let you off the hook. We also want to let you know that the traumatizing as it has been to see so much death and destruction in your previous lifetimes, it was never your fault. Everything that has ever happened has happened by agreement. It has always served a purpose. That purpose has always been for spiritual growth. And so we want you to know that, because we know there are a lot of things that are happening on Earth right now that don't make any sense to you. You wonder how this tragedy could possibly be of service to anyone. But we assure you that there is always a positive aspect to everything that is happening on Earth now, in your history, and in the history of the entire galaxy. So we are here now to absolve you of that responsibility that you feel to protect all of your fellow humans during the tumultuous time of this shift in consciousness that is already well underway. You can let go, and you can enjoy the process of shifting. You have our permission, and what you do enjoy, what you do with your heart, And what you do in love is always in service to the whole of this universe and beyond. Are you truly awake? We have illuminated many of the resources that you have at your disposal. We like shining a spotlight on what you contain within you and what is readily available to you at all times, because it is our mission to empower you and to remind you of who you really are so that you can embody that truth of your experience as source energy beings masquerading as humans. You are doing a wonderful job, in our opinion, of standing in your power and acknowledging your divinity, but there will always be more. There will always be more growth to be experienced. People often wonder if they are truly awakened because they still have their challenges, their issues, their moments that could be described as very egoic. And we want you to know that once you are awake, your journey has really just begun, because now you are conscious. Now you are aware that you have a choice. You can choose to know your divinity or to feel very small and insignificant. You can always choose to feel empowered or to feel like a victim. We want to help elevate you out of victimhood status so that you can know yourselves as creator beings. We want you to know that you are in the driver's seat now, in your lives, and in the shift of consciousness. You know about timelines, you know about vibration, so why then would it matter to you what someone else says or is saying about when the shift will be complete? You are not prisoners awaiting parole or the end of your sentence. You are creator beings, and it is time to go even further on these journeys of growth and expansion that you've been on. It is time to relish the knowing that you have of who you really are. This is your time. This is the time of the awakened human, and it's the time for you to step up in terms of leading the rest of humanity into this higher level of consciousness that we refer to as the fifth dimension. Others call it fourth density. And so we will continue to shine that light on what you have going on inside of you. We and others like us give you activations and downloads, but they are about you. They are about what you can do and who you have been. And your upgrades are very natural. It's your natural evolution. They are yours. They are built in. And so you are the ones who deserve all the credit for remaining on this journey and for continuing on with this knowing that it will continue to be challenging for you. But when you step up to face those challenges, knowing who you really are, they become a breeze and actually enjoyable to face. Join us on the perfect timeline. We have an abundance of what you would refer to as time because we are always so present and because we know how time works. We know that there are these entities called timelines and that the timelines do all the real work for us. Like you all, we are searching for the best possible timeline for ourselves and for the rest of the universe. We want to experience the best possible ride back to Source. And for us, that means the ride with the greatest experience of expansion and peace at the same time. You often get your expansion from misery, suffering, discord, and chaos. And the reason that is the case for you is because you focus more when you are experiencing hardship. We invite you to focus because you recognize that in your focus, you can get where you want to go more quickly and with greater ease and joy. We invite you to stop waiting for chaos to occur in your lives or on your planet before stepping up your game in terms of your willingness to focus on that best possible timeline. This is why meditation is so important. Meditation is the opposite of the work ethic that you have been programmed into believing in. Within meditation, you accomplish more by doing less because you are harmonizing yourself with that peaceful, expansive state that we in the ninth dimension exist in all the time and still strive for more of. We love that experience so much that it is our focal point. And we are sprinkling encouragement into each transmission that we deliver to all of you. And that encouragement is to get you to join us in the peaceful, expansive state of finding the perfect timeline. When you slow down enough to feel what you are feeling and focus, you don't need as much time because you don't need to get as much done when the timeline you are on is delivering everything to you that you were working so hard at achieving on your own. Let go of the egoic need to struggle in order to gain something that is worthwhile, that you could win an award for, and instead award yourselves the freedom of inner peace and expansiveness that is always available to you and that we are constantly inviting you into. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. And once again, friends and family, let us go together into meditation. And receive. Let there be love in your world. Let love return to your world. Let love be established on your world. Let love permeate every fiber of our beings. Great Creator, fill every cell of our bodies with love, activated, vibrating love. And we thank you because the mighty work has been done. Let us breathe together. Namaste, my friends, and thank you for entering into this sacred place. We leave you in the love and the light of the infinite Creator.